And we'll move through this one quite quickly. I'm not quite sure what this one means. David, give it a go.
I think the lack of a strategy is usually quite inspirational.
Absolutely.
If we're going round robin, I'd say there's two things. Firstly, we've all heard it, employing people that are better than you. I've found that, as I referred to in my team. It turns out it's not so difficult to find people that are better than me. So yeah, having those people on board is great. And the other thing that has been instrumental for us is social media. So that as a policy, as a marketing strategy, just being transparent and putting out there in cyberspace what we're up to and allowing people from all around the world to connect to us, that has been fantastic. It's brought a lot of professional development for us, for everyone in the office, and a lot of business, a lot of great friends, a lot of great connections. We found it, it's a little bit like what's going on here, but there's a whole flow of it going on all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big thing for me is I'm a small independent, is it's really easy to get trapped inside your own little box and forget that there's a big world outside. So I think our main strategy, if it passes, is to make sure we keep getting outside of our building, and coffee shops and pubs and things like that are a good place to find inspiration.
I like to take everyone's opinion, because you get everyone's opinion, you find out what everyone else is doing, and then I do the opposite. Low-hanging fruit. If no one else is doing it, then often that's where you find some really, really fun and interesting things. So
I think mine, it's not mine, but I read it somewhere, is fail quickly, which means just kind of don't worry about not getting it right, but then just don't spend too long getting it wrong.
I heard another one which was fail spectacularly, which I rather liked. I found this question the hardest, actually, because it sort of implies that you're going out going, inspire. And a policy for inspiration is hard. But I think you can get quite myopic about what you do. And certainly when I've been most energised and sort of re-energised is when I've kind of taken myself out of my immediate context and sort of sought inspiration through various other things. And I suppose that's, for a kind of word-based theatre, that's maybe taking a trip up here or watching a piece of dance and kind of going, okay, right, there's more to, my work than that. And sort of other, like slightly bigger things like travelling and watching people work together in different ways sort of helps you approach how you deal with your team and that sort of thing differently. So I suppose context and sort of breaking the form quite purposefully would be my policy.
I don't think it's something I do, but talking about what inspired me about the college and that kind of thing, I think it's challenging the norm and not necessarily going along with what people think is the right thing to do. So, James Dyson reinventing the vacuum cleaner, and he just kept going with it because he believed in what he was doing, and everyone thought that had been done the best it could be. But it's kind of looking at things and doing the unexpected, I suppose.
Taking a risk.
Yeah.